welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be explaining the control of blood sugar within our body. Now obviously sugar, glucose, is vital to us as it provides energy by being the raw material for respiration. But we don't want our blood sugar levels to be too high because that can lead to other problems, because in too high doses glucose actually becomes toxic for our cells and can lead to damage and potentially even death. So we need to know how blood sugar is controlled if our blood sugar level gets too high or gets too low. And there are a couple of hormones we need to know, but the actual pathway, the way it works, is quite similar for both. So we'll start off imagining if our blood sugar has got higher. So imagine blood sugar has increased. Okay? This will be after perhaps a large meal. Okay? So firstly, blood sugar has increased. The next step is for this to be detected. So this is detected by cells in the pancreas. So the pancreas is an organ within our body and it detects that change in blood sugar. Now, if it detects that the blood sugar is too high, what the pancreas does is it releases a hormone called insulin. So the pancreas releases insulin into the bloodstream. Okay? Now the bloodstream will carry that insulin to the liver. So the insulin is carried in the bloodstream to liver cells. Okay? So this insulin is a hormone, and this insulin has an effect on these liver cells. What it does is it allows the liver cells to absorb sugar from the blood. So liver cells absorb sugar from the blood, and the net result of this is it's going to cause our blood sugar to decrease because it's removed sugar from the blood. So blood sugar will decrease back to the normal level that we want it to. So that's the pathway involved in if blood sugar level gets too high. What happens if it gets too low? So for example, during exercise, when we've used up a lot of the glucose in our bloodstream, what happens then? Well, I'll go through the pathway here. Just make a few changes to this one I've drawn. So if blood sugar levels get too low, again, that's detected by the pancreas. But the pancreas will release a different hormone. Releases a hormone called glucagon. Glucagon. So the pancreas releases glucagon instead this time, and again it's carried to the liver cells, but this time the liver cells, instead of absorbing sugar, they release sugar. So it has a different effect. So the liver cells release sugar, and this in turn will lead to an increase in blood sugar, because that sugar will be released into the blood and then carried around the body to our cells that require it. So that is the two different pathways involved in control of blood sugar. Finally, you need to know one problem that people may have regulating, and this is called diabetes. So diabetes is when people can't control their blood sugar levels because they have a malfunctioning or problem with their pancreas. So type 1 diabetes, this is the only type you need to know. You don't need to know about type 2. Now, type 1 diabetes involves the person not being able to produce enough insulin, so they can't reduce their blood sugar. So what could happen is they could end up with elevated blood sugar levels for a long period of time, and that is dangerous. Now, it can be controlled by just a few very simple factors. Carefully controlling your diet, not eating too much carbohydrate, which will lead to sugar. Carefully managing your exercise and making sure that you do exercise. And finally, insulin injections at the correct time after large meals to reduce their blood sugar level back to normal. So that is the control of blood sugar. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter @Rushcliffe. Thank you.